Hey guys, all right, my name is Amy Welch. We're going to get started promptly here. My computer just clicked over to 6 o'clock. I have been with PLEXUS Worldwide for 5 years, and tonight I'm going to share with you a little bit about the company, our product philosophy, and about our stimulus bonuses that are happening right now. So I'm glad you tuned in. I want to share my excitement for you guys for making this decision, even if you're doing it as a favor for someone, even if you're just curious and you want to know what this is all about. So I'm going to share a PowerPoint presentation. It's mainly because I want to be respectful of your time. I want to keep this as close to 20 minutes, hopefully under 30 as I can, and that will help keep me on point. Just a little bit about myself so you know who you're watching. I was a big skeptic 5 years ago, not only to supplements, but also network marketing. I'm an author, a former executive director in government affairs. I'm married to a scientist who likes to say that's just the fancy term for professional skeptic. And over the course of 5 years, we have had so many incredible health changes, from my thyroid to weight loss to his gout, cholesterol, and back pain. But I also wanted to share with you in this time of quarantine and this virus going around, we're also an oil family. My husband is in the oil and gas business, and when oil went into the negative a couple weeks ago, that was scary, very scary. And in fact, we were in the middle of closing on a new home. And for a hot second, we thought maybe we should take off our cash and shove it under our mattress. So if it hadn't been for my PLEXUS business that I know can't be laid off, and I know can't go away, and I know can't turn into the negative, we probably would have not moved forward with the purchase of this house that will be our forever home. So it was a blessing, but let's get started with why you're tuning in. I'm going to share my screen so you can see the presentation here. All right, I'd like to start and talk about who is PLEXUS Worldwide, especially because when I started, I was not convinced that they were not a scam. But PLEXUS Worldwide is a real company, and they're an incredible company, and here's why. I'm going to actually minimize this so it doesn't show up in the recording. Okay. One thing throughout the presentation, if you do have questions, chat them in. We do have other people on who have been with the company as long as I have, and they can answer those in case there's something that I don't cover. So who is PLEXUS? We have a real building. I like to show it. We have real solar panels. We're based in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I have been there, my husband has been there, and I have to tell you guys, when you walk into this building, and anyone can do that, in fact, if you walk in, they would be more than happy to give you a tour. You can feel the energy and the excitement and the happiness of their employees at corporate when you walk into the building, and that type of culture comes from the top down, from our executives to everyone on staff. They cannot wait to get to work. And so it is just a fabulous place. When they built this facility, it's our corporate office and our warehouse. It's about 50,000 square feet. They installed those solar panels, and they were able to reduce 50% of their energy costs when they installed those. So I just love how responsible they are. Some cool PLEXUS facts. Now, listen, this is what sets us apart. So many of these things. One, we began as a breast health company, and I like to share that because a lot of people think that we're weight loss, and we are not. We're actually the health and happiness company. We're really all about internal health, lifelong health, being your best self. It just so happens that for a lot of us, that means we're going to lose a little weight on the way. But our very first product was a breast check kit, and we still sell that. Like I said, we're based in Scottsdale, but guys, we are a debt-free, privately held company. I've worked in corporate America. I've worked for a lot of companies, and that is very rare. Most companies aren't debt-free. They just operate in the red. And that is why our executives were able, the minute quarantine hit and they saw across our country unemployment rates dropping, they knew they had to do something to help people. So they took $6 million out of their reserves, and they can do that, and they are giving it back to people. They have a goal of giving 10,000 people a $600 check, and they're paying those out as a bonus within 48 hours. So that is an incredible, incredible blessing. In fact, that's one of our company mottos: if you're blessed, be a blessing. All of our products are made in the USA. They're manufactured in an FDA approved facility. They go through multiple quality control checks to make sure what we say is in that capsule is actually in the capsule. And we also spend millions of dollars on philanthropy. We have our 501c3, which is the PLEXUS Charities Initiative. We give to military organizations, we give to children's organizations, and our big, big goal is to end hunger in America. So we have the Nourish One initiative. Every time someone buys a bag of our protein powder, PLEXUS donates 14 meals to Feeding America. We are now a founding partner with them because we have donated over 500 million meals, and we do not make any money on that product because we give so much back. So I love to show that that's where the heart of our company is. I have been to so many trainings with corporate and with the executives just based on my years in the company, and they never talk about sales. They never do. They talk about how you can impact someone else's life, how you can be your best self. They talk about putting your faith and your family first and then your business third. And so that truly sets them apart, not only in our industry, but among all industries. So I want to talk quickly about the promise, the mission, and the vision. I'm not going to read this, but I want you to know that I get being a skeptic when it comes to network marketing. I thought all of them were scams. I thought all of them were shady. And honestly, that's probably because we only hear about the bad apples, right? In all industries, there's bad apples, like Enron, right? That's a bad story. We still all have financial institutions that we use. It doesn't mean all of them are bad and shady. So our PLEXUS promise is that we embody the principles of being trustworthy, honest, reliable, and responsible. My friends, this is big. I've seen this over and over so many times where our company, our executives make a decision that benefits the field, benefits the customer, but does not benefit their bottom line. And that is rare in any type of industry, any type of global corporation, particularly one that is in sales. We enhance the health and happiness of people who use our products, and our vision, our motto that we kind of live by is that network marketing actually is the greatest industry on earth. And if you look at any business research on business models, it's one of the best, most stable and profitable. But our goal is to do it the way it could be done and should be done, but often rarely is. So that's what makes us stand out. And every decision they make is because they're building a legacy, not just for me, not just for my daughter Adelaide, but for her kids. I actually can put, and it is, my PLEXUS business is in my will. So if something were to happen to me, or when something happens to me, it goes to my children. But our company executives are not making decisions on the fly. They're always thinking 30 years out, so we're sustainable. Our core values are really unique. So I had never done sales before. My background is in government affairs and actually forensics. That's what my 2 books I wrote were on, crime scene investigation. So when I joined, I thought it was going to be competitive, cutthroat, maybe a little slimy, nothing against sales, but that was just kind of the perception I had. Well, let me tell you, one of our core values is we are one PLEXUS. And this is from the top down across the company. We collaborate and work together as a team regardless of our role. So it doesn't matter if you're the CEO, Tarl Robinson, or you're Mary, the customer service rep, or it doesn't matter if you're on my team or someone else's team. We all come together, and it is amazing to work someplace where people support one another and cheer one another on. It's really, really refreshing and fills one of my cups as a professional. I love that synergy. We're accountable, so we deliver on our promise of being transparent and honest. We get the job done right, and we empower others. So let's talk, though, quickly about our products, because as amazing as our executives are, as great as our compensation plan is, we kind of live and die on our products, right? So our products, the first thing I want to say, guys, is why you want to supplement. Okay, so before PLEXUS, I was one of those people that was like, I'm just going to work out and eat right and I'll be good. Well, that actually is kind of old school thinking and is not accurate nowadays. Our food supply, our soil is depleted. And so even if you grew your own organic food in your backyard and that's all you ate, you're still not getting the nutrients your body needs. In fact, to get the nutrients, let's say iron in an apple, you would have to eat at least 8 apples today to get the same amount of iron as an apple from 1950, because modern day agriculture, modern day chemicals and pollution are stripping our soils. And that's just one reason, right? So everyone needs to eat healthy, everyone needs to move their body, and everyone needs to supplement. So that's where PLEXUS comes in. We have 4 main areas of focus, but I'll tell you, we do not really like to stray from this. We're not a fly-by-night. We don't put out products just because they're the hot topic. We focus on nutrition, particularly gut health and inflammation. We focus on regulating your blood sugars. Even our skincare only came out because it heals the skin's microbiome. So we're all about that. We always stay true to our main goals. We also are gluten-free, every single product. We're always striving for the most technologically advanced and research focused. So we want to have the research behind not only the product as a whole, but the individual ingredients. And I love that there's never anything artificial in these. Way before PLEXUS, I had a health issue and nobody could figure it out. I went to a holistic MD and he told me to cut out artificial sweeteners, and I did, and it went away. And so I have never been one to do things like aspartame or sucralose. And so I love that PLEXUS, one of our one of the science team told me one of their #1 rules is never anything artificial. Many of our products are also vegetarian. Many of them are vegan. We also don't have any artificial colors, no preservatives. We don't even have artificial caffeine in our energy supplements, but we do have a product philosophy. Dr. Michael Hartman is the head of our research and development team. He has a brilliant team of scientists that work for him. In fact, if you go to the PLEXUS Worldwide public Facebook page, throughout all of this quarantine, COVID virus, they have been doing wellness webinars almost daily. And you can hear directly from Dr. Hartman and many of his scientists. They've been covering everything from stress to nutrition to exercises you can do at home with your kids during quarantine. But the product philosophy is huge. This also sets us apart from anything not only on the shelf, but just on the market. So we always make sure that our products are pure. We have the highest quality ingredients, but we also source them from reputable FDA-approved facilities or companies that have good manufacturing practices. Our suppliers also, we don't source from people that would ever test on animals. We're a cruelty-free company. Our backed by science products are potent and they're built for results. So sometimes I've had people tell me, well, why would I take your vitamin when I can go get all of those things separately at Walmart? Here's the difference. Our potency is from a specific blend, and the formulation is such that it works differently than if you were going to go just get those individually. And so I love that. We also have the clinical trials and we have in vitro studies, and we verify every single claim. So when we tell you Vital Biome, our probiotic, can help with stress and anxiety, we have the research and the effectiveness to back that up. And then we're guaranteed. So PLEXUS is also a debt-free company. I mentioned that. We have a money-back guarantee on any of our products you can try them for 60 days. And if you don't like it, you can send it, well, you don't even have to send it back. You can call and get a refund for an empty bag, right? If our products did not work, we would be broke, let alone debt free. And that goes for anyone. It's not just in your first 60 days. It's on every product. The first time you order it, or you get, I guess, the 60-day return per product. So I've been with this company 5 years. They are going to put out another new product here later this year. They just announced one today. That's exciting, a limited edition. But if I try that new product here later this summer, and for some reason I decide it's not for me, even I can call and get that money back guarantee. So I love that they stand by their products. We also have a medical advisory board, and this is really important to not only help us with kind of what's going on in the world of gut health and the microbiome, but also just to provide that, that medical advisory positions that we need for the products, the science, what people need. So Dr. Jim Logan is actually our newest member, and he is certified in aerospace medicine. He actually is retired from NASA. He spent 22 years there as the chief of flight medicine and the chief of medical operations. So really awesome. He also has done some videos that you can find on the PLEXUS YouTube page about why he would attach his name to PLEXUS. So what else makes us unique? I mean, the products are huge, but also the way our compensation plan is. So again, before PLEXUS, I was a skeptic. I thought they were pyramid schemes. I thought network marketing was all about, having to sign a bunch of people up and, the typical pyramid scheme. Well, that's not it at all. In fact, a pyramid scheme is illegal and involves no product. So that's not network marketing at all when there's a product, right? We're online shopping. But our structure is unique. It's more like a scatter of points, and I'll show you that here on the next slide. But we have that culture of teamwork, and then we actually get paid many ways. We have profit sharing in the company. We get paid 5 times a month, which is huge, because I can remember my very first job out of graduate school, like my professional job, we got paid once a month, not even twice a month. We got paid once a month. And I can remember towards the end of the month, like trying to make that stretch, you had to really budget. So the fact that we get paid a portion of our structure every Friday is awesome for groceries and gas and the weekend, and it's really unique. The company also pays out 50% of their profits to their ambassadors, and that's really unique in the industry. Our products work, but we don't actually require you to buy them. It's true. You can actually sign up and you can share PLEXUS and you can earn your paychecks, but you don't actually have to buy anything. Now, obviously, we want people to be a product of the product. We actually want you to be on them even if you aren't sharing, because we know what they can do for your health, but there are no required purchases. There are no monthly quotas. You won't find us scrambling at the end of the month to hurry up and get someone to order. That's not what the company is about. We also have affordable sign up. So we do not require some huge kit that you have to buy to be an ambassador. And we certainly then don't require you to pay it back before you get your first paycheck. You can actually start a business right now, open enrollment during the COVID crisis. They are keeping this special pricing until the country is back. Now, how amazing is that? Most companies right now during this crisis of this virus, they're wondering, how maybe they could sell more or do something, or maybe even close their doors, sadly. PLEXUS is wondering how they can help people and how they can get more people paychecks. So the sign up right now is $9.95, and they're giving you a free sample pack that you can use to get started with your business. Normally, without that, it's still only $39 a year. And that gets you your website, that gets you customer service, that gets you everything you need for a turnkey business, right? Oh, so we also are PLEXUS Worldwide. wide. We already are in several countries, and we actually have a 10-year plan to expand in 10 more countries. And I'll tell you that our corporate team is very, very strategic in what company they go to. They're very strategic in what products they bring to that company. You know, when I said that we don't just jump on the bad bandwagon of hot products, CBD hemp oil is one of those that a lot of people are coming out with. I mean, I get junk mail to my Hotmail account about Miracle CBD every day. Plexus has a hemp oil. It's not to market yet, but even before they launched it to the field, to us to be able to try, it was in research and development for 2 years. Same with their international expansion. They are really thinking out where they're going to go. So we're currently in the USA, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. We just launched Mexico earlier this year. In fact, I got to be in Scottsdale at corporate office when they launched it. And they have a founders program for brand new countries. So if you build a team in a new country, let's say in Mexico, that person that you sign from that country has a chance, and you have a chance to be a founder, which is additional profit sharing in the country. We have Jesus Soto is a brand new ambassador, and he is just rocking his business in Mexico and has already hit the 6th highest rank in our company in just 35 days. Mexico is hungry for not only network marketing, but also for healthy supplements. So definitely love that we're always thinking ahead. I told you that we get paid 11 different ways. I'm going to try to be quick and go through these. We get paid commission just like you would on any typical kind of sales job. We also, though, get paid an additional bonus anytime a preferred customer orders a product. Doesn't matter if it's their first time or their 5th time or their 100th time. It's a cash bonus for every product. Now, when someone joins as an ambassador and buys a welcome pack, which for the consumer is a super discounted special price on their first order, which also happen to be on sale right now, 10% off, we get a bonus of $25. And then that is actually paid for people out. So if I had a new ambassador join my team today, she's excited for the business. I got a bonus for her welcome pack. She got the special pricing in the sale, but then my sponsor and my sponsor's sponsor and my sponsor's sponsor also got a bonus. Every time you rank in the company, you get a great achievement bonus. Right now, they are doubling those and tripling those. And then you also can get a fast start bonus in your first 30, 60, and 90 days. A huge unique point are the PLEXUS pay points. So every single month, when you have an ambassador order, say their triplex combo, their probiotic combo, you get points, and then those points pay out at the end of every month. And that's the profit sharing in our company. Points are about $3 a point. That's usually the value. So let's say you just are an ambassador and you have your mom, your best friend, and maybe your coworker all want to order that welcome pack as well. You would get 15 points, and that 15 points times $3 is a nice little bonus that comes in your weekly check. As you reach the top 3 ranks in the company, you actually get additional profit sharing, and that stacks. So the emeralds get 1% profit sharing, sapphires get 2% plus the emerald 1%, diamonds get 1% plus the 2 plus the 1. And then when you reach that top rank in the company, they actually let you join your team again and build your team again. So my sponsor, she's a diamond at the top of the company. Her husband, Gavin, who used to be a financial advisor with JP Morgan Chase, he retired because he's a sapphire. She has also rejoined her own team again and is a senior gold ambassador. So when you think about the potential of this compensation plan, it's really huge. And the fact that they allow you to also have your spouse working the business with you, that's really a big deal. So my husband works this with me. Now, he also, like I said, is in oil and gas, but he's also on my team. So everyone who orders under him, he gets paid for, but then I also get paid for. So it's a really nice kind of bonus perk of our compensation plan. If you look though at this diagram, this photo, that's what I meant by saying it's not really that typical pyramid scheme. It's more of a scatter diagram. And I really love it because, you know, I share with people and then they might share with people. And really it's that the power of three that really can maximize our compensation plan. You don't have to worry. If you've been in network marketing before, you may have heard about legs or stacking or putting people under people. We don't do that in PLEXUS. We just share. I share how these products might help people. I share with people I know how I might be able to help them. And then those people share or not, that's okay too. Our main goal is to get people results. And then we also want to help get people those paychecks, especially the stimulus checks this month. You can get a $225 bonus check just for sharing with 3 people. I mean, it's so, so simple. And when you think about a lot of the health issues right now that many people have just due to kind of modern day life, gut health is at the root of all of those. And that really is how PLEXUS can help so many people. So I want you to look though at this average annual income chart. This is annual and it's average across the board for all of our ranks. I also want you to look at that picture. That is just some of our friends who went to convention and went to one of the dinners they had, because I want you to know that there actually are real people making this money. It's not monopoly money, and it's not one person out of a million who make these incomes. So a silver ambassador is just someone who has 3 other ambassadors ordering from them. That's it. And that's an extra $3,700 a year. My husband is a senior Ruby. That's an additional $49,000 a year on average. I'm a Sapphire. So that annual income for me that I have been sustaining, so I ranked a Sapphire on my 1-year anniversary, and I have been there for 4 years now. That's an incredible steady income. In fact, I will tell you that because of it, my family and I in 2018 and 2019, we sold our house. We bought a ridiculously giant RV. My husband took a leave of absence from his job. He works for ExxonMobil. He took a leave of absence without pay, and we were able to travel the country for a whole year because of my PLEXUS paycheck. It paid for the RV, it paid for the gas, it paid for the campgrounds, paid for everything, and I was able to still keep that up and work my business because I can do it from my phone. So it's really a blessing in this industry, and it's blessed so many of us. It's also not a lottery ticket. You know, I want people to know that if you decide you want to do this, you do have to, you know, put some work into it. It's not hard work. We're just sharing health and happiness, but it's also not a lottery ticket. I don't want to give anyone false hope that if you sign up, then, you know, all of a sudden you're going to be making all this money. It is a job like anything else, but it's a fun job. And I was able to get all the way to senior Ruby, which is that $50,000 yearly income, while I was an executive working over 40 hours a week. I had a 1-hour commute on each end, and I had a baby at home. So when you're just starting this business, you can do it in just 15 to 20 minutes a day. Now, if you have more time, that's great, but that's what I love. You can build a business or while you're still working, and you can either use it to get out of that job, or you don't have to. There are plenty of people in this industry at the top of our company that still work because they love it. This is just great side money, whether it's for retirement, college, groceries, or to get out of debt. So this is the $6 million stimulus that I was referring to. Our corporate execs took it from their reserves. I mean, how incredible, guys, is it that not only are they pumping out all of these bonuses, but they also put our products on sale, and they reduced the enrollment. So you're saving so much money, and they are really, really wanting people to get these checks. So they're paying them out within 48 hours. Most people, though, are getting them within 24. And during this current crisis, this is just huge and such a blessing to so many. Now, you can start earning income right away. So you enroll for the $9.95 and you are immediately eligible. Once you sign up and you have your account, you are immediately eligible to start sharing and make that paycheck. It comes, like I said, with that 7-day sample. So not only are they giving you a business for under $10, they're giving you a 7-day sample that you can use and you can share with people. And then you also get that welcome pack, which is that special first order price I mentioned, for 10% off. And so that they are already a crazy savings when they're regular price. They're even cheaper now at the 10% off. So I probably went over my time. I'm a talker, I'm a sharer. I just love to share stuff that I am passionate about. So what I want you guys to do, if you've been listening tonight and you're thinking about it, or maybe you've already started PLEXUS, or maybe you're thinking, well, I might give it a try. I want you to remember your why. Why are you thinking about PLEXUS? Whether it's starting the products or maybe it's starting the business, what's your why? Because for me, when I first started 5 years ago, I was just a tired, cranky mom living with Hashimoto's disease. And I just wanted to not be so tired and exhausted all the time. I wanted to be more present with my kiddo. And I wanted to be that kind of fun, energetic mom who was a yes mom, right? Now, of course, my why has changed because it's blessed our family so much. I have a passion for helping others with their health and their finances. But remember why you are thinking about starting. And then I want you to think, what if? Because here's the thing, guys. Let's say you decide you're going to go all in. When I first started PLEXUS, I ordered my products. I came home and I told my husband, do not tell anybody we're taking these. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get my money back through the guarantee because they're not going to work. I was a supplement snob. I was embarrassed and I didn't want anything to do with this business. And my husband, being the scientist, said, no problem. I'm not telling anybody. Well, the products worked. And then I kind of saw the vision of where this company was going. And then I had the opportunity to hear from the executives. And when I came home that night, I told my husband, you know what? I have no idea what this means. I have no idea how to do it, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it for a year. And I'm going to work it along my corporate job and I'm going to see what happens. So I want you to think, what if, okay? Because, I mean, worst case scenario, you get incredible products, you feel better, and then you decide it's not for you, but you're going to get cash back still on your own orders because that's how our compensation plan works. Best case scenario, you also get those awesome products. You also feel better, but then you supplement your income, whether that's $200 a month, $300, $500 a month. That is what so many people are making. They're like, you know what? I just need $500 a month and then I'm good. Or best case, you decide you want to take it like I did and you retire from that corporate career and you get to work from anywhere. So it's really up to you. There is never any pressure from PLEXUS as a company or from anyone on our team. Our goal is your goal. If you come to me and say, Amy, I want to go all the way to the top and I want to do it tomorrow, I will run with you. Or if you say, you know what, Amy, I want to take these products and I want to share with 3 friends so I can get that stimulus check, and then I'm just going to just stay there for a while. I'm going to do that too. I'm here to support you because we want to make a difference with people who want to make a difference doing something that makes a difference. I'm going to end with my favorite quote there from John Maxwell. That picture is actually because of PLEXUS. He wrote The Power of 5 because he also believes in network marketing and he is the world's leader on leadership. And we, several of us were invited to collaborate with him on that book. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I hope it was helpful. Please, if you have questions that I did not cover, the person who invited you here tonight, ask them, let them know. Or if you need to go in a 3-way message with me, I am happy to do that. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Bye, guys.